Hi guys, this is
For the Femmes.
episode
9.
9. I was gonna say we literally,
We
I
literally
literally
just
said
talked
I
about
know.
it.
I was like, I'm gonna say it wrong, but it's
That's
okay.
funny. Yeah.
How
So
are you doing?
I'm good. Should we talk about our weekend?
Oh my god, yes, we can go. Okay.
Okay.
What do you want to start with? Sunday, or do you want to talk about your night Saturday?
No, I don't want to talk about that. Let's
Okay.
just go straight into Sunday.
So obviously, it is true, and everyone agrees. Like the weather gets nice in New York,
Ugh.
and you just kind of go a little bit like feral.
You get
Like,
a little crazy.
even though it's like about to be cold again, it was like you just need that little tease
Yeah.
of summer, because
Yeah.
I'm a new person in summer, as
Oh, yeah.
everyone that knows me knows. Like summer Shay, watch out, especially single.
I think that's
Summer
everyone.
Shay now. Oh my God,
Everyone
I'm
in the summer is a
scared.
little silly goosey.
We're a little silly goosey for sure.
Yeah, we were silly goosey yesterday.
Yeah. So at first we were gonna be really wholesome, and we were like, okay. I was at the gym,
Let's
and
go
Faith
to
was like,
yoga.
let's go do yoga later. I'm like, okay, great. I get a text from 2 p.m. She's like, yeah, I feel like it's actually spicy Marg kind of weather. And I said,
Yeah.
yeah, I wasn't going to yoga. I'm ready to fucking
Yeah.
drink.
Immediately canceled yoga. I was like, let's go have some margs.
Margs.
We have the margs.
We have the Margs.
They were
But
good.
Also, it had to be, of course, bottomless. Because we were like, you know what? I just already know we're not going to have one or two.
What?
So we
also,
were
the sun wasn't hitting our face, so it just felt appropriate. If the sun was hitting our face, I would have been like, oh, let's get 1 or 2 margs, like, you know, but
Wait, why would that matter? I feel like it would be opposite. I feel like it'd
no, like when the sun is hitting your face, like you're just like, it doesn't matter if you have 1 or 2 drinks, because like you're already in like a really good mood.
be... Yeah.
And you're really happy, but then the sun wasn't there, so it was like, okay, let's just go bottomless.
So that's
Bali,
what we
come
did.
here.
We went bottomless. I will say my favorite was the passion fruit marg, but
I like a spicy passion fruit.
that
I've
was
learned.
good. Yep.
Usually I'm just a regular spicy marg, but the spicy passion fruit is what did it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started that about 3 p.m.
Yeah.
And we should have known after probably the first 2. We were even saying we weren't like really feeling them. And
No, they weren't working. They really weren't.
bitch, we were
weren't.
already. It's because we were drunk and we were. I was
weren't
already
working.
like, okay, they were working.
For who? Were they working for me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You were getting goofy little Faithlin. So that was our wait. And then, what? Do you have more to that story about the margs or?
Well, I think it was kind of funny. Before you got there, these 2 guys, we were like both waiting for a table. He's like, oh my God, like your dog is so cute. Like, does your dog bite? Like trying to be like funny and flirty. I was like, yeah, she does. Like
the one
she's
that doesn't
vicious.
bark and like
Yeah,
is
I'm
like
like-
a fluffer.
Exactly. I'm like, yeah, my dog's vicious. Like, you're not fucking funny, bro.
I know. I really the pickup lines these days are wild.
Yeah.
But I will say, so Faith was not drunk when this happened. But it is so embarrassing. Not for her.
Oh, thanks so much.
It's embarrassing when it happens anyways. So Faith is walking and we're
Should
walking.
I tell the story?
Okay, you can walk. Okay, go for
Fucker,
it.
did you fall?
No, I
Did
had
you
to,
crack
I had
your
to
head
watch
open?
it. I
Oh my God.
I was firsthand. Okay.
So I'm walking. Shay and I are just walking. At this point, we're both pretty sober.
yeah, we had enough time pass.
Yeah, because we like went home, brought
Mhm.
Bali home, like whatever. Then we go back and we're like, oh, let's go meet our friends at this one restaurant. We're walking. I obviously am not paying attention because I'm literally, I don't know, there's something missing. And
But who also looks really when you're walking looks at the ground like
I
no.
do sometimes
Oh.
because these things happen. And so apparently there was like a literal drop in the earth.
There was like a huge lip. Yeah.
Yeah. And I fall to the ground, garage
First
sale.
of all, like, it also wasn't like we were in like a side street. Like we were primetime West Village. Like there was so many people around.
No. So then this dad comes running over.
Oh, my
You're
ran.
fucking laughing at me. Useless as fuck.
Well,
like I
was,
just
like,
died.
I also was like just so like out of shock. So my first instinct was to laugh.
No, not to be dramatic. I died. My phone
should
completely
not
shattered.
die.
My finger, there's literally blood trapped in my finger. It really hurts.
It's a blood blister.
No. Anyway, my knee scraped. I broke my knee. I might as well get a fucking ACL surgery. And so we go to this restaurant. I'm like in a bad mood at this point. I'm like, I need a fucking espresso martini. That's the only thing that's gonna make me happy.
Was really shifted by Faithlin.
And I'm like, okay, can I please get a cup of ice? So I have my hand in this cup of ice. I'm in a bad fucking mood. And these guys keep like looking over at us. And I'm like, what the fuck are they looking at? Like, my hand's in ice.
Oh wait,
Don't
also
even look at me.
we have to note that Faith thought it was time to put the sunglasses on.
I was in a bad mood. I didn't want to look at anyone.
We also were in like a really dim restaurant, so it was wild, but okay. I didn't want to look at anyone.
I was just not happy. So these guys are walking out and they pass me a note. And the note says, maybe we can change the glass of ice to a martini, blank, and leaves his number. Which I thought was very smooth. But like, if you knew what just happened to me, the little ice joke was quite insensitive. Let me just...
He didn't know. And that I will say it was clever. Though he came up so, like, quickly.
I thought he was a waiter.
I thought he was a server. I was like, wait, what? And it happened in 2.5 seconds. He, like, dropped it off. He was like, here you go. I was like, I didn't even have time to look around. I didn't even know who he was. I literally was like, wait, what table was he at? But no, I did thought that was see cute.
Them, like, looking at us, and it was, like, funny.
No, I thought that was clever. That was clever.
Yeah, I don't even know. So that's all I have from yesterday, you guys.
Yeah, but I will say, anytime I fall, I do try to play it off. Though, like, when I'm by myself...
There was no playing that off
you
for
can't...
me.
No, that one you can't play off. But do you know when you kind of stumble like, sometimes?
Ew, don't look at my fucking, like, ow.
Zoom in.
No, my hairy leg.
Do you not do that? Like, I feel like I just, like, kind of, like, laugh it off. Like, I'm, like, literally laugh to myself if I, like, do... Not if I full on fall, it's, like, kind of hard. But, like, if you just kind of, like, stumble, I'm like...
I actually fall more than I care to admit. I trip.
That's interesting.
My ankles, like, give out. I don't know why. There was something, like, when I was younger with my ankles, and I don't know, they just, like, decided to stop working occasionally. So, I don't know.
You probably get that checked out. I feel like that's gonna
I can't. I have too many appointments in my life. Like, I just can't.
Too many Botox.
Therapy's all I can. I haven't got Botox in literally a year. Exactly. Crazy. So I'm finally getting it tomorrow. Thank fuck.
You don't even need it. You really don't. I think your face looks okay. Well, you're also so hard pushing your eyes up like that. She doesn't need it.
Girl needs it. Anywho.
Anyway, so one of our big topics we were talking about yesterday.
Oh yeah, we were like, let's talk about this.
Yeah, we're like, oh, I want to talk about it because first Faith said it, and I was like, wow, I relate to that so much. And I feel like I've just never really like thought of it that way. So
yeah, I have a theory that everybody has an addiction to something. Personally, my addiction is dopamine. I am so addicted to that spike, and it's something that I'm working on, and I have been, working on in therapy for the last, I would say, like 8 or 9 months now, like heavily, because it's become such a problem. And toward the end of my relationship, when there was a lot of highs and lows, is when I started to become addicted to that spike and that chasing the dopamine. And so I was like, oh my God, this is a problem. Now that I'm not in a relationship, I'm looking for it in other ways, whether that's like spending money to get that like almost high feeling, or eating food. Like, ways that you kind of indulge are the ways that you get that spike, or it's validation, whether it's likes on Instagram and things like that. And so I was like, I feel like we should talk about this, because more people than not probably experience this. Also in our society, we are so trained to become addicted to dopamine, I think. So it's something to definitely be aware of and really try to unlearn. And that's what I'm trying to do now.
Yeah, no, when you said that, I agreed with it so much. I was like, it's so true, that high, and whether it's like validation, or you literally just look for it in someone that is not even like right for you, you just want it or something like that, or want it just for a night or something. You really, really have to like stop and think about it, because I'm the same way. If I'm like in a weird mood, or like I'm in a happy mood, or I'm just like, oh, let's spend money, let's do this. It was so true the way you said that. And I feel like even when I was back in college, I was like that too. Like, when it definitely comes to validation, it was like I was with these men that treated me like absolute shit, like did not want to, like, I know we were never going to be together, but I just loved the validation I got from them so much that I kept coming back. And I think that's what made me kind of insecure in my previous relationship, is because you just want validation. So you feel like and we always talk about this, I'm always so scared of being left. So that's why I want to keep getting validation. I want to be everything they want. And that's the issue. And then it's that.
Yeah. It's really a slippery slope. And I even think, even if it is something that you are aware of, if you're not like super, super aware of it, you can fall back into those patterns with anyone.
Easy. Yeah.
And also I saw this other thing online recently that kind of was interesting to me is that women, when they start dating, they start at 100. Men start at 0.
Yes,
and I think that could maybe explain why girls in female and female relationships tend to like jump in so quickly, because you create this idea in your head and you're like, oh my God, like you're amazing, like let's fucking get married, our wedding's planned. And then, you know, as you get to know them, they kind of like lose points in a sense. But like with guys and girls, it's so different.
That's so true. That's so fair. I feel like with guys, it's almost like they don't really care as much, but then they grow to like you more and more. Where you're right. Girls jump into it. They already have the fantasies about like, you also almost make this person to be something up in your head that they're not.
1000%.
Like, especially when you first start to like someone, and I'm like, why? Like you barely even know this person.
You don't know them. Also, I think the word date, I don't know why. Like, let me just get really comfortable for this one. I think the word date, people get so like enamored by. Like, you're just meeting this person. You don't fucking know them.
Yeah.
You literally don't know them. Like, the fact that you have this idea and like image of how perfect they are or what you want with them in your head is weird. You probably don't even know their middle name.
No, 100%.
Like, if that word means so much to you, change it. Just say I'm meeting this person.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like,
but you also are the one who told me that like a date is just a date. Like there's no
obligation.
There's no commitment. And I feel like I was so true, and I feel like I was.
It's like meeting a friend.
I feel like date seems so much like aggressive, like compared to be like, oh, I'm just going out with someone, like, but a date is like, oh, so serious. But like, why? Like, it's literally the same fucking thing. You could literally leave at any point. You can never see this person again. Like, it makes no sense.
Well, that comes back to like how powerful words are, and how, you know, also, I mean, I can go really deep into that, but let's just
with what words of affirmation you're saying?
No, just like words in general and how powerful they are, and you know how you have to be careful what you say, and whatever.
It also means so many things to different people. So that's
a date.
No, like words. If you have it, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So we were talking about that. And I was like, that's so true. I do think everyone has an addiction to something, and like that dopamine rush in some way. Like 1000%. Everyone has to have it in some way.
Yeah. And like I said, especially now. But you might also have an addiction to something else. But my theory is that everyone is addicted to something. Because for so long, I would always be like, well, I don't have an addictive personality. Like, I could buy a vape and throw it out the next day and like be fine, like with anything.
It's
honestly,
so
like
true.
I really don't have that. I'm a more of like an obsessive person than addictive.
Because, in what sense would you say?
Well, an addiction is something that's consistent, and something that's like you're obsessed with it. You have this peak and then it dies down.
So
like
okay, got it. You know that's what you're saying.
And so I get more like obsessive and like excited, even if it's like a fun new hobby. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna like do this.
Like even with your cooking classes, I feel you were so like you get like so.
Oh yeah, I booked like 4. like I can't just do one. I have to do like 5.
It's so true. But yeah, I know. I don't know if I have an addictive personality. I think I like do in some ways, but in some ways I don't. Like, I don't know. I go back and forth. Hi, baby girl.
I don't know. I feel like you have more of that, like, just like the dopamine addiction.
Yeah. Oh, for
like
sure.
Like I do.
For sure.
Yeah.
We love chasing that high.
Yeah.
But we're going to get better at it. We're going to be better at it.
Well, I think it's too, when you're healing from a relationship where it maybe you still thought it was love, but it was really just this addiction of chasing highs and lows. Is like, now when you're single and you're out of it, you can you're more able to realize that, like, oh my God, like, wait, this isn't normal. Like,
in your past relationship, would you say you were like rewarded if the relationship was going well and things were going well in a sense? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
No.
Like so when I feel like in some of my past relationships, if the relationship was going really well, both was happy, that's when I'd be like, okay, let's go shopping, let's go get you a bag, let's go that. So that's where I think I get that dopamine rush. I'll be like, oh, like if I'm doing something going well, something's going good, like I get what I want, like in a sense. So I don't really know if that's dopamine. I don't really know if that would be considered that.
I think it's deeper than that. To be completely honest, it's an insecurity thing.
Oh, 100%.
It's looking for validation and those feel-good chemicals outside of ourselves. And once you're able to validate yourself, you won't look for it as much externally. And so I've been working on that. And after my therapy session, I was working on really validating myself. And I, wrote down things that I'm proud of myself for. But one thing to note is it's a different feeling. You're not going to get this like like this high. It's going to be this like, okay, well, that feels good. Yeah. But it's not this high or this like spike. So also noting like getting comfortable without that high and low feeling, like just getting comfortable with things being kind of steady and good.
Like, fuck that.
No, but it's hard. True, I think also, especially like living in such a stimulating environment, we're used to highs and lows and crazy things happening in our day, whether that's like even the subway. I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm living in a movie. Like,
and I feel like even especially living here, like my day's like really never the same. It's always different, inconsistent, like a lot of just like random things, like off the bat be like, oh, what are you doing, let's go do this, blah blah blah. Like
it's very stimulating.
Exactly. So it's like it's so hard, you said to be comfortable with that like middle ground. But I think once you can be comfortable with that and finding peace within that and within yourself, being able to really truly make yourself feel secure, like you're unstoppable. Yeah, I agree.
Like if you can just be home and regulate yourself, you're so good. I am not there yet. I'm working on it, but
we're gonna get there.
I brought this up to you because the other night I was having a little bit of a sad moment and I was kind of just in my feelings and I was a little bit sad, and immediately I went to go grab my phone and scroll, and I was like, oh my God, this is me trying to distract myself, you know, get those feel good chemicals up and running. And I'm like, no, like maybe just feel this, maybe like read a book or do something not so stimulating and like process things. So I feel like we're always just looking to distract ourselves, and it's 100%. So unhealthy,
especially I think with your phone. That's like the main thing. I think that's the first thing I think I do, even like when I wake up. Like, why is it the first thing I do is go on my phone and go on like social media? Like that's it's so wild. Gross. I always think about, not you, I mean, it's so gross in general that we do this with phones. You know, I was just thinking about this. It was wild when I was walking yesterday. Obviously, anyone that knows me, I'm the worst person with directions. So I'm always on like my phone. You're so annoying. When we walk together, you hit into me constantly. Oh, that's another thing. I can't walk in a straight line. It's very, I don't know. I literally want to shove you. Like sometimes I'm like, can you fucking move? No, yeah, I can't walk in a straight line. It's like, maybe that's my red flag. But I was thinking one of phones, and remember the time where like there was, first of all, no like Google Maps or anything, that like you had to literally either use a map or MapQuest. Like that is so wild to me. That, I know, like, I'd have to print out the directions to like go to my friends' houses. It's so crazy to think about that. Yeah. But like we also lived in that time. It's like funny because like I feel like I can remember it, but it's not like it seems so far away. It does. But I'm glad I lived through that a little bit. I know. Yeah. But like what would I do? What would I do right now? I can't get around. To read a map? Oh, I don't know how to read a map. There's no way. No. Honestly, that should be taught in school. I know that sounds so dumb, but like I really do. It's well, now I feel like because we have technology, but like no, it still should be. It's really complicated, kind of. No, yeah, and you know what? One of my friends said to me the other day, because I'm going to Paris this weekend, and she was like, "Oh, aren't you going to London this weekend?" I was like, "No, I'm going to Paris." She was like, "Isn't that like the next city?" I was like, "No." You can't just like France is another country. It's not like she's like, "Oh, I don't really know like geography." I'm like, "Girl, what?" No, I mean, I'm not gonna geography, but like I know it's just around the corner. No, like the left, 2 lefts, and you're in London now. That's literally like I was like, girl, what? No, but yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, I literally remember like my mom would have to print out for like my dad if we were going to like our basketball games. And I'm like, that's so wild. I know, it is crazy. I would be lost 24/7. You would never be able to find me. Oh, especially with the subway. I'm like, sorry guys, see you in 2 hours. I still, every time I will go to the same place, but I will be like, oh wait, let me just make sure. Yeah, I was like, can I take the AC? I'm like, what do I do again? I'm like, I literally do it twice a fucking week, and I'm like, oh wait, what do I take again? I'm like, fuck. Whatever. You're like, you just have to be sure. Yeah. And sometimes when I drive too, even though I know where I'm going, I will still keep the maps up. Oh yeah. Like, I know where I'm going. I also feel like such a like loser. My iPhone could literally wake up and kill me, and I'd still get another iPhone. Yeah. 100%. I also feel like I look such like a loser, like since I've been in New York for so long, that like when I do have it open, like I kind of keep it close to me because I don't want people to know that. You don't want to judge you. I don't want to look like a tourist. Yeah. I want to be like, I know where I'm going. Okay, you should know where you're going. Okay, yeah, but like you said, so I'm like, oh my god. And I was like, let me just hold on this a little bit. I still do that too with like Shazam. It's like, you know, do you know what Shazam is? Yeah, can't you just Google the lyrics though? Well, it's like a lot. Like if I'm like, oh, this song's like a bob, like I just kind of put it, but then I put it down because I'm like, no one wants to see too when someone's doing, because it's like that blue screen. I'm like, always put it down. I'm like, oh, don't know what that is.
I'm really trying to get Shay into country.
Ugh, I do like a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you on?
I do like a little bit.
Liked it the
but I
other
like
night.
Zach Bryan because it's like more indie, like folk country.
Okay, because she likes that, and then she likes the song "Country Girl, Shake It For Me."
That
girl.
no, it really does get you going, and that was like
It's
probably
a fun one.
first country song I liked. But I think it goes back to me growing up. One of my favorite movies. Are you gonna guess?
No, just tell me.
No, Coyote Ugly. So I think that's where I get that roots from. Like the little short.
You know, there's a bar here.
I know, but
It's on 14.
I know, but it's not the real one. Well, it is the real one, but it's like not what it used to be.
No, I found a country bar here that I'm going to gatekeep because I really like it.
Oh my god!
But it's
no,
near you.
I think that's why that's like one of my favorite songs. It just brings me back to the old days.
Yeah.
But I do
The
have a
old
question.
days, yeah.
What movie? Like, what was one of your favorite movies growing up? Because I definitely think it shapes a person. So I want to know what one of your favorite movies were growing up. It's gonna be like something so bad.
Aquamarine.
That's so on brand for you.
I love her. Aqua.
That really is. And
I know every single
high voice. Yep.
Legally Blonde,
I
and Soul Surfer.
They're like all kind of like the same genre. I feel like, and like this
Just girly,
but like probably
I really
for
like
12
Mean
year olds.
Girls too.
Oh, Mean Girls, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I would say mine was clearly Coyote Ugly, but then
That was your favorite movie.
Yeah, I had really weird. And then, have you ever seen the movie Hardball?
No.
Oh my god, you need to. Or Love and Basketball. So I really think it shaped me being bi because it was like super like sports movies, and then Coyote Ugly.
You
so
also
like,
were a D1 athlete, so I think that.
Yeah, no. Like Love and Basketball, like that's like what I wanted my life to become. Like the storyline scores.
Well,
have you ever seen Love and Basketball?
What
Miminos,
happened now?
Miminos.
Your life didn't turn out that way.
No, because I'm way past due. It was a whole like love story in college, you know. So
Who did you think you were gonna have this love story with?
I don't know. One of my fucking
Guys who didn't like you.
Yep, basically.
Fucking
And I'm gonna say it one more time: do not get involved with D1 athletes.
Well, right before this, we just met some matchmakers, so
Oh my god,
that would
I
be
know.
pretty iconic if they could.
If they really set me
set
up and
us-
it actually turns out like
Can
that's
you
wild.
imagine? That
What
would
a
be like
story to
amazing.
fucking tell.
What a fucking story.
I know
That would be so good.
I know, but I'm like they didn't really ask me a lot of questions. I don't know.
No,
if
because
they
we have to set up profiles.
Oh, okay. I was like, I need them to really grasp me. I wish like who I am, you know.
Yeah.
Also, Faith has learned, and everyone probably can tell because I never speak correctly.
I make fun of you.
No, I literally don't.
constantly.
I can't. I'm not good with like my sentences. I never speak correctly.
I'm like, yeah, this is the friend I want to start a podcast with. She literally can't speak.
Yeah. So a few drinks in, I just start my own language. Maybe not even a few drinks in. When I'm sober too, I have my own language. It's literally just mumbles, and it's just.
I'm
It's
constantly
the
like, Shay, what the fuck are you saying?
But if you're around me a lot, it's honestly iconic because you'll start to like, you'll know what I'm saying. You'll
I was gonna say, better not start talking like that.
No.
When did you
Like,
start speech therapy?
I think I was like fucking 6.
Why
But that was
didn't
for a
it
lisp.
work?
That was for a lisp. I don't
Okay,
know my mumbling.
Is there adult speech therapy?
I'm not going to fucking. Actually, you know what's so funny? I was looking at my benefits today for like my insurance.
Do they have it?
Speech therapy. Is
I think you should do it. I honestly think you should really consider it.
Ugh, no.
Maybe we
Sorry.
can get a sponsor if you started speech therapy.
No, I like my little language.
I don't like it.
I
I
like
have
it.
no idea what you're saying. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying, Shay?
Oh my
Like,
God. I love it.
I mean, I love you, so
Yeah,
I love
okay,
all
yeah,
of you,
so
but I just
That's how
don't
you know
understand-
someone will love me because they're gonna love my little language and learn it.
Okay.
So that's why. But yeah, that's it.
They're gonna learn it.
They'll understand it. Maybe not learn.
Okay,
Close to it.
I'll let you have that.
I had to think about this one.
Oh wow.
And I actually thought about it because I was in the shower and I was like, oh, you know, like really, well, because I have like, how many things do you have in the shower? You have like a lot. You have like all your shampoos, body wash, face washes. Like you have a lot in there, right?
Yeah, I'm a girl.
Exactly. But you know what really weirds me out is that like guys, like when they, so sorry if you use, we always shit talk on guys and all our producers are guys. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. This is not to do with you. When they use like all-in-one body wash, but they use
You've
it.
been with a guy that has that?
No, I haven't, but it bothers me because I know people that have.
Ew.
That have but use it for everything. Like I don't understand how that works.
That's
How do you
really
have something
yuck.
that is shampoo, conditioner, and body wash?
This is so gross.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like how is that even possible? But it is. There's a 3. I think it's 3 in 1.
Well, I think guys shower like every day, multiple times a day, so they just don't care. But like girls, our hair gets oily, so we have to like use certain products and like,
yeah.
and
I
they
don't
cut
know.
their
It's-
hair, so it like doesn't really matter.
it just really, it kind of mind blows. I was just thinking about in the shower. I was like, I really just don't know how that like scientifically works.
Scientifically, I don't know either.
Yeah. So if you invented the 3-in-1 body wash, shampoo, and conditioner, please let me know.
Yeah,
I think it is.
I'm just
let me make sure it's 3-in-1 before I like.
No, it is
look
body
like a
wash,
idiot.
shampoo, and conditioner. It's 3-in-1.
But yeah, that was my main one when I was taking my shower because I was like, wow, I have a lot of things up here, and I was like, it's so.
I have a question. This just popped into my ADHD.
Oh, Irish Spring. All right, if you invented the Irish Spring, there's it's 5-in-1.
What's that?
What is a 5-in-1? And like, I'm very confused.
Conditioner, shampoo, body wash, face wash.
No,
what else is it? Toothbrush,
no.
toothpaste too. What the fuck?
Just says feel good while washing from head to toe with Irish Spring 5-in-1. Okay, what are the 5-in-1?
What's like the scent?
Irish Spring. I'm thinking like minty.
That would hurt.
It doesn't tell me. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed.
What, just look up what a 5-in-1
Oh wait, it is. You are right. Face wash, body wash, shampoo, conditioner. Well, that'd be 4, so that really makes
and what
no
else?
sense.
Oh yeah.
It's 4, so they
just threw a 5 in
liars.
there.
But okay, your face wash should not be the same as your conditioner, like or shampoo. That's not right. Okay, well.
I have a question.
Oh god.
How do you feel about body hair? Like, do you care?
I'm leaned more towards less, but I don't mind it.
I don't really care. That's never been like a ill thing for me. Like, I don't really care. Whatever makes somebody feel comfortable, like, I don't care.
What about a girl who doesn't shave her armpits?
I don't like that. Shave your armpits, please.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, no, that for me, I would rather.
That's the only thing.
Women, I would like you to be all shaved. Men, maybe like groomed. I would like a groom. I don't like anything too crazy, too hairy. Like, I need grooming. Okay. If anything. Or nothing. Okay. That's all I ask. Thank you. You should, honestly, though, laser has saved my life. You have to do laser.
I don't like pain.
I know, actually, you wouldn't like it. But,
I want to do it.
It's, I don't literally, once you get it done, though, it's iconic. Like,
okay, you'll have to send me who you get.
Like,
I have to go.
Yeah, we'll go. Okay. It's the best. Does it bother you? Like, would you like?
No, it doesn't bother me.
What about like a really hairy chest?
No.
You probably like that, honestly. You are in some farm shit. You probably like some wilderness. Wait, I actually have Tarzan got the fucking woods.
I have a new celebrity crush.
Oh god.
But I feel inappropriate to say it because he's married, and I just find like. I don't know if I like him. I like the character he plays on Yellowstone.
Okay. I've actually never watched Yellowstone.
Well, I always talk about Morgan Wallen. Love you. And then...
Is he single?
I don't know. Probably. He's like a bachelor, I think.
It was a kiss for me in the camera.
No. And then there's this guy. His name is Casey on Yellowstone. And I'm like, I literally think... I was like, oh my God, you guys... having an identity crisis from this man.
No.
Let me show you what he looks like. He's so cute.
I think now, though, I'm literally have been realizing that I've been, like, more attracted to celebrities more than, or, like, influencers and them. Not only their look, because their looks, I'm, like, half the time, oh, he's so handsome.
Right? And, like, his character on Yellowstone is, like, similar to who he is in person in a way.
Oh, maybe.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, I don't watch that. I thought he was in something
else,
but I don't think he is.
I'm addicted to this show, by the way. Oh, my God.
But I have realized, like, it's not even really about looks anymore. Like,
you're just not going to say bless you?
Oh, God bless you. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry. There's a lot going on, okay?
Damn it.
But it's more about, like, their energy. I'm like, oh, if you would just, like, look like you have this energy and this, like, kind of, like, I don't know.
Like, are you joking?
Swag. I'm like, I think I'm more attracted to you than if, like, you're, like, my typical look.
Oh, so you're into personalities now.
Okay, I've always been in personalities. You have to be funny. But just, like, I don't know.
Sorry. Your ex was not funny.
I know. I'm really
into personalities. You have to be funny. Okay. Your ex had zero personality.
I led the funny, but I will say in closed doors, she was not more funny than me, but she had her moments.
God forbid.
But yes, to the public eye and around people, she was a little bit more standoffish, cold.
I was like, you really said that with your chest for you dating somebody who is not fucking funny.
Okay, fine. Take that one back from now on, and everyone else I've been with. Besides that one person, humor is needed. Oh, and like I think
I'm always the funny one in the relationship.
Yeah, same. But like my love for athletes have just, with like March Madness back, I'm like, ugh, I miss my love for athletes.
Who are we crushing on?
Weirdly, it's honestly some girls, and they're not.
Who?
I won't say names.
Are they straight?
I don't know. I mean,
why wouldn't you say names then, you weirdo?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to call them out. But because they're not really,
they're not coming out. You're just saying you're attracted
I'll say what
to
team
them.
they're on. Then it's on UConn women's.
Just fucking say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Why?
Because I don't know. I'll have to show you.
Why are you so weird?
Because I don't like saying names. Like, all right, it would be Paige Beckers.
Okay, I need to see what she looks like.
You're gonna die. You're gonna be like that. It's not your type. But she just has
Doesn't
this
matter.
like aura about her.
What position does she play?
Like a guard. She's like tall though. You're gonna die. And she's also like young though. No, she's not young. She's like 22.
I think there's like something like if
I just think she's just so like attractive on the basketball court, and she has this energy.
That's
and
what I was gonna say.
It's like fuck off, like kind of vibe. I'm like, oh, it's so hot.
When somebody's playing a sport or doing something they're really good at or they love, so hot.
Oh, time 10.
Oh
10.
My god, it's like a hot vibe.
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
no. So like, I don't even know if she's gay or not, but weirdly, I just like literally have been like crushing so hard on her when
she's cute. I don't like follow enough to see who I would like.
Oh, I could probably find. I'm sure you would like some basketball girlies.
I'm sure I would.
But I will say, also, like,
I don't think she's gay. Her bio is Proverbs 3:5-6.
Okay, I don't even know what the proverbs are. You could be religious and still be gay.
I know, but
you're
odds are that like
I know odds are not, but like maybe she just wants to like have a little girl fling, and then she could hit me up.
Yeah, well, you should tell her.
But yeah, so that's I just love March Madness, so
okay,
I'll be watching every game.
Who's your favorite team right now?
Well, obviously UConn on the women's, but obviously like LSU is really good, and then also Caitlin Clark is just literally iconic. So that's on the women's. Men,
I don't really know college.
Yeah, like, no, but we will be going and watching a lot of the games because they're very exciting.
Where are we going? Should we go to
probably
Gingers?
A bar. Oh yeah,
it's like a gay bar in Brooklyn. Have you been?
No, I have. You told me about that. I know we have to go.
I've been like one time.
No, well, we can go to like a little bar-y, get some spicy margs, and watch a game.
I'm so down. When do they start?
March.
Oh,
so like it's March. It's like next week it starts.
Okay. Well, the week after, let's go watch some basketball.
Beautiful.
And do you drink beer?
Absolutely.
I don't even know why I asked you. That.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I did. You know what's so gross though? In high school, like you used to just drink anything and like not even think about it. Like I used to throw back Natty Lights. Like, can you imagine me drinking Natty Lights?
Or like 4 Loko.
Dude, 4 Locos. You know when it's that thing?
Or something that's like blue. Like when you're young, there's something about like pink and blue that you're like, let me drink it.
Besides like all the drugs I did in high school, like the 4 Loko is gonna catch up to people. Like that was not okay to put in your body. Like, have you seen the TikTok where it's like when something like catches up to you and like they zap and die? Have you not seen that TikTok?
No.
Oh, well, that's what 4 Locos are gonna do us.
Okay.
I'll show you the TikTok.
Thank you.
Okay. I think that was it. Do you
I
have
need to
else?
think of my ick.
I feel like you have an ick every time we're out with someone.
So do you.
I'm surprised you don't have one. Do
you
have any icks for us? In a relationship?
He's like, no, I'm a fucking producer. Like,
he's like, actually, when they try to talk to you.
Yeah, at my
when the interviews try to talk to you, that's it. It's okay.
We asked our friends because we were in a group chat. I was like, can you guys tell me some?
Yeah, it was literally like therapy for them. They were really going
off.
I was like, oh, guys, tell me how you feel.
Our friend goes, if they call another person hot/cute, even if it's a celebrity on the first few dates. I was like, that's not, what are you talking about?
Who said that?
Alana.
Are you kidding me? I would agree. I always am like, I would be like, oh, she is so hot. Like, I like agreeing. And if not, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You're blind.
Oh, it's so funny.
No.
She said some funny ones. She also goes, if they try to hold my hand before they kiss me, like, ew.
The best was
then, is more intimate.
Now her fiance was like, we did that. Like,
yeah.
They're in like the same chat.
Like, oh, yeah. She goes, we held hands before kissing. That's so funny. Always wanting to be around.
Like a girlfriend. What are we thinking? Like girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. Like you like. I need my like time. Get along.
No, I agree.
Okay.
I agree with that 1,000%.
Well, good thing you're not in a lesbian relationship because you guys are together 24/7.
That's you guys just become the same.
You became
thing.
one. You become one.
Yeah. You.
Oh my God. No, that is true. That's.
I don't like it. I'm like. I need to like shower and get my coffee and like go on a walk and like not think about you for a few hours.
Know your time after a one night stand. Know when it's time for you to get out.
Yeah, don't be a fucking freak.
Weirdo.
I forgot. What did you do the other day where I got annoyed at you? I wanted to talk about that. Oh, I remember what it was.
I don't remember this.
But I
we
literally
can't talk about it.
I'm the kind of person where I won't hold my emotions inside. I will just be like, can you shut up? Like, you're really annoying me. And basically, you were trying to tell me advice and like look out for me, and I appreciate it.
It was good advice.
No, it wasn't. And I literally go, you're really annoying. Like, I have to go.
No, yeah, and she hangs up. I was like, okay. And then I think we called back in like 5 minutes. And you're like, okay, this is like, but me, I'm opposite. Like I will hold my feelings in.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit of a people pleaser. I'm working on that in therapy. So everyone fuck off. That like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. So when I say something, I don't avoid it, but like I kind of beat around it, but like try to get the like point across, but I'm like too nice about it. And you're just like, fucking tell me. And then I was like, okay.
I'm like, you're being annoying. Like, what the fuck? Say it with your chest, or don't say it at all.
Say it with your fucking chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, ew. Like, just tell me. And if I don't like what you're saying, you're annoying. Bye.
Maybe you're fucking done.
Yeah. Okay. One of the icks that was in the group chat was that she was like, if you drink before a date. And I'm
what
like,
do you need a liquid courage though?
Yeah, I'm like, if I'm getting ready, I might have a glass of wine.
Okay, if you come like plastered, imagine you come to a date and the person, I was like, who the fuck is that? Yeah, no.
But like, I know it's like a thing to get ready and have a drink, or get ready and have a cocktail or a glass of wine. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. No, I always do that.
Yeah. What's your go-to?
Well, it depends. Cocktail? If I'm I'll make a nice cocktail. Like usually I'll have usually I go
bartender.
Well, no, actually a lot of usually it's just like prosecco or something, or like a little champagne or something, or white wine.
Yeah.
I just want to put the white wine in there. It's really never. But I will say, or I'll do like a quick little shot, like just to get me like going. If I'm very nervy, then I'll do a quick little shot.
Who's making you nervous?
Okay,
do you really get nervous before dates?
I do. I didn't before, like, but after being in a relationship for 5 years, and you get out, like, yeah, I was a little bit nervous. Not anymore, but my first couple of dates, yes, I was very nervous.
I don't get nervous. Yeah. Do you think I get nervous?
No.
No,
I really feel like I've never seen you nervous.
No.
No.
If you make me nervous, I feel like that's not a good thing. Like,
yeah, you feel uncomfortable. I feel like nervous to you is like uncomfortable. Nervous to me is like, ooh, like butterflies. So like
I don't really want, I mean, like in the beginning, I guess it's fine, but like I want somebody who's going to make me feel calm.
Yeah.
I want somebody who's going to be like, I'm like, wow, I feel so relaxed around you. I don't feel nervous.
Yeah, no. I like a little nervous. Like I like that little like, ooh, in the beginning. And then after that, I better be fine with you.
Okay, well, I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm bored of you.
I have to go to root canal.
I'm bored of you, so.
I can't believe I have to go to the dentist. Fuckers.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Thank you. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.